Defy the odds. How to come through when the pressure is on. What's up, guys? Marty here, and welcome to Re-Awaken Your Competitive Spirit. And there's Thor causing all sorts of havoc in the background, as does happen with live video. But I wanted to tell you guys about a story about a 3-year journey of triumph when the lights were on, after suffering the agony of defeat and just the spirit extinguishing just misses in the competitive esports arena and what you can learn from it. And today I'm going to be visiting a quote from Dominic Cruz that says, "You really have to humble yourself and take your ass whoopings to understand that you can learn something from somebody." And like I said, that's from Dominic Cruz, who's a former UFC bantamweight champion. He's a mixed martial arts analyst and announcer. And the big idea here is that you have to endure, and you must endure losing and feel the agony of defeat to really get to the true learning. So here's how this applies to us as unretired former athletes in the realm of self-improvement. So, like I said, over the past 3 years, it's been a journey for me, and Dominic Cruz really resonates with me because he's been through 3 ACL reconstructions himself. And I remember whenever I tore my ACL 4 years ago, about this time, there was a good 6-month time period where things were going good. I was building up good momentum, and I had surgery. And about 6 months after that, I realized that I was in for quite a journey that I wasn't quite prepared for, and I was about to lose a whole lot. So over the past 3 years, there's been a lot of losing and learning, let's say. But at the same time, I started watching Rainbow Six Siege Pro League, and that's right. It's kind of like the Super Bowl for Rainbow Six, and it's an e-sport, as in electronic. And it's like, yes, people do watch this. And as my wife was commenting last night, it's like, she said, "You watch this like most people around here watch college football or baseball or something." I'm like, yeah, I know. This is what I get fired up about. And one of the players, one of the competitors, named Troy Jaroslawski, really reminds me of the neighbor that I worked out with whenever I was losing my 100 pounds. And so I've been a fan of his for the past 3 years, and I've watched and seen him grow over the course of things. But he's come so close to winning the championship over the past 3 years and fallen just short. But he's always gotten up, picked himself back up, and he's dedicated himself to the game and getting better and better every day. And last night at the grand finals of the Sits Invitational, which, like I said, is like the Super Bowl, his team, Space Station Gaming, came through at the end, and they came from being down. Like, they had lost two maps, and they were on the way to going out. The game was over halfway over, and they turned it around just like that, and then they ended up coming back and winning. It was a true underdog story of coming back and winning, and it just warmed my heart. And it just made me think that, he had gotten there because he had experienced these defeats, because he had experienced the agony of what it feels like to throw your heart and soul into something and almost make it, only to see it dashed, but then to have the courage and strength to pick it back up. And so that just made me come to the conclusion that it takes coming up against a true test. And sometimes you need one of those true tests to determine whether or not that your unretirement was a good idea, which I'll talk about. I've been saying that a lot. And I'm going to explain what in the hell I'm talking about when I'm saying unretired former athletes and what exactly that means in another video. But let's put this into action just as it comes. You play the game, whatever game it is that you're playing. For some people now, it's the game of entrepreneurship. Some of you might be trying to still hang into the sport. But you play the game, you take your bumps, and you stay willing to learn the lesson. So, by the way, if you're genuinely interested on how to take this to the next level, be one of the first to check out this book, Re-Awaken Your Competitive Spirit. And this is going to make it easy for you to come through in the clutch when the pressure's on without choking. All you got to do is go to gearedupinsider.com/athlete-book and check it out. So I'll see you guys next time. And remember, you're one upgrade away.